Welcome back everyone, it's Talon again, and Shadowlands launch is just days away, and I hope you are as pumped and excited about it as I am. I know we're looking forward to experiencing all the new content as we ding 60, and Shadowlands seems to be chock full of content for us to explore. But between Renown, Legendaries, Torghast, the Maw, World Quest, Dungeons, Soulbinds, and Conduits, a lot of you might be wondering, well, what do I do first? What endless grind do I have to do this X-Pack? How do I get better gear and my Legendaries so I don't fall behind in player power and other progressions? Well, today I hope to help with those questions and offer some guidance on what to do when you hit 60. In Legion and BFA, we as players learned that the more time we spent grinding out certain content, the more player power we would obtain, and if we wanted to have the best gear, we would have to sink a lot of time into certain content and made it a drudgery fast. In Shadowlands, we're going to have to unlearn what past expansions have taught us because all of the major player power is not tied to endless grinding, but will all be weekly capped. And if you miss a week due to work or family, you're not punished harshly because there's catch-up systems. This is also true when you level alts, as they will have access to the same catch-up systems as well. This is all great news as we have far more freedom to play the parts of the game that we really enjoy without the pressure of feeling like we are sacrificing our progression in doing so. So what things are tied to our player progression and power, and how do we obtain them? I want to quickly go through a list of all the things that will improve the strength of your character and then talk about what perhaps you should work on first. First up, Renown. Renown represents our standing with our chosen covenant, and it unlocks certain rewards based on the level of Renown, such as increased stamina, unlocking the Soulbind tree rows, campaign quests, and covenant armor sets. Also, as your Renown increases, so do the item levels of the World Quest gear you will find. You gain Renown through your covenant quest line and through weekly quests, so there is a set level of Renown you can gain each week. And as I said before, there is a catch-up system to Renown, so if you miss a week, you're not left behind. Next, Legendaries. But to craft a Legendary, you're going to need a base item, created through blacksmithing, jewel crafting, leatherworking, or tailoring. 2 missives created by scribes, a memory of the rune carver found in max level content such as raids, dungeons, PvP, Torghast, etc., and Soul Ash found in Torghast. Since Soul Ash is what we will need to farm on our characters, it's great to know that this also is weekly capped. Each week, 2 wings of Torghast will be available, and you can complete each wing once per week. Soul Ash, however, does not have a catch-up system. Since you can only wear 1 legendary at a time right now, you don't fall behind in the same way that you would fall behind with Renown. So the devs have kept this set with no catch-up system in place. Soulbinds and Conduits are a sort of mix between talent trees and artifact weapons from Legion. As you unlock Soulbind rows with Renown and find conduits throughout max level content, you will gain access to character power improvements. And lastly, Dungeons. As always, you can run through the new dungeons in Shadowlands and obtain gear based on the level difficulty. So between Renown, Soul Ash, Soulbinds, Conduits, and Dungeons, what do you do? Honestly, it's up to you when you want to do them. The only things that we can quote-unquote farm is heroic dungeons, since Renown and Soul Ash have a weekly cap. Soulbinds are linked to Renown, and Mythic Zero only rewards gear once per week per dungeon. It's important to note too that Ian has confirmed that there will be no Renown or Soul Ash advantages to be gained based on differences in region's weekly reset, meaning that we don't have to stress about capping our characters the first day and then rushing to gain Renown before the reset to be ahead. This is all great news, because if you have time to wait until closer to the end of the week to finish your Renown quest or run Torghast, you can. And waiting until later in the week to run Torghast will be way more beneficial, since you'll have obtained better gear for giving you a much better chance at completing all the levels of Torghast. This leaves time for you to continue working on your professions or your Covenant campaign. Level an alt even, do world quests to fill up your anima conductor, maybe even go outside and see the sun for a few minutes. So go do those things. Go run some dungeons for some gear. Don't stress about Torghast and Renown. Do those when you have time and when you feel like you can. And ultimately, just do the things that sound fun. This expansion may not be perfect, but it is immensely better with regards to endless farming and gearing, meaning we get to do what we want. We get to explore the portions of the game that sound fun, because we don't have other content that we need to do, else we fall behind. There's so many fun things to do in Shadowlands, and I hope this takes the weight off your shoulders and excites you even more to do the things you find enjoyable in this game. I'm going to be looking forward to leveling some alts in the first few weeks, and even enjoy Thanksgiving with my family without the pressure of needing to get everything done, and I hope you feel the same. Well, that's pretty much it. There are my thoughts and suggestions for what to do when you hit level 60. What are your thoughts? What are you looking forward to experiencing in Shadowlands? Let me know in the comments below, or come say hi on Twitch. I'll be streaming as much as I can when Shadowlands drops, so I hope you're able to stop by and say hello. And as always, it's great to meet new people and become more and more connected as a community. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you know when new videos go live. And I hope to see you all soon. But until then, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in Shadowlands very soon.